Hey, welcome to episode 93. We made a podcast. Apologies if there's any background noise, because we got some background noise. I feel like it's loud. Episode 93, your turn.
93.
Yes, he's almost up to 100, and then we won't know how to do it anymore. Episode 93, we made a podcast. We got so much to talk about today. We're going to talk about some football stuff, of course, but then we're going to definitely talk about the Super Bowl. Maybe we'll even talk about 21 Savage. Going to talk about some basketball today. And for the second time, this is so loud. I'm really going to close the door. And for the second time ever on We Made It Podcast, we will be talking about hockey. And we'll be doing that with Tarek if he's feeling okay. Why? Because there's important stuff going on this month.
Okay.
Especially this month.
This month? Hockey? Yeah. This month?
Oh, yeah. Okay, Caesar. Really quick episode. We made it podcast.com. We made it podcast on all social media.
Please hit us up.
We made it podcast on all social media. Caesar, let's talk about these let's talk about these transfers really quick. Me and Caesar have been having a great day together.
I don't know what's going on.
We're having a great day.
Thank God it's ending at 7 o'clock.
No, it's not actually. We're fine. Okay, Caesar, let's get through these transfers really quick.
Yeah.
Before we get into these major game recaps, we did have Copa del Rey Classico today.
See. That I did not get to watch.
Oh, yeah. Well, we'll get into that, too. Caesar, what do you think about Jese going on loan to Real Betis?
That's a good loan.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, I don't... Jese's on the left side, right? I just don't want anybody to take minutes away from Diego Lainez. That's my guy right there.
Okay.
Mexican.
Yeah.
But I think he plays on the right wing. So
kind of more so on the right.
Yeah, I think it'd be good for Jese. I mean, why not? I think, to be honest with you, like, you know, we watched many years of Jese.
We have.
I remember
not the past couple of years, sadly, but
yeah, I mean, it's been rough out here.
Yeah.
I did listen to his reggaeton songs too, that he recorded live out of Las Palmas, probably. I think he's more just than some people could say he's a serviceable player. I think he's more than that. I think he has a good skill set
at his peak. Yeah,
at his peak for sure. So. It'd be good for him, you know. Just if as long as he's getting burned, that's what matters to me. I mean, I really feel like he needs to get some playing time, get his legs under him, because that can be extremely frustrating.
Yeah, I mean, we watched him at Real Madrid, and you know, when he went to PSG, like I remember like that transition for him, and honestly, like, I mean, I'm not trying to clown the guy, but like, he couldn't cut it, kind of. Like I'm like it was like maybe he was out of shape or he was coming off an injury, but it was like the game was almost too fast for him. But that sounds crazy coming from La Liga where he was playing very well. But I think the difference was he was playing around so many other good players in such an amazing midfield that he had a lot of space to run and get up and down. So it didn't really work out for him at PSG. He went on loan to Las Palmas, and then he went to Stoke last season, I want to say. He's been training with PSG. He traveled with them to Qatar, I think. He's made one cup appearance this season for PSG.
Yeah.
I think it's a good look for him to go to Real Betis because they're playing really good football right now. They're playing they're holding a lot of possession. Like they're probably like playing some of the best football in Spain right now. So if he can kind of get in that system and kind of get that feel back, like passing the ball around and stuff, I think he can get it cracking.
I just think that with him, you know, that was good that you brought up how he's, you know, his transition coming into PSG because. That was a year before Neymar came, correct?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know, I thought that at first I thought it was a good move too, but I mean that was a different PSG at the time. But I think the real difference between La Liga and Lyon is that although the gameplay or maybe just the overall technical talent in Spain may be way higher than France, but I think the athleticism is a different scale. So I think going against the defenders in Lyon, I think for him was like whoa, like. You know, I never was naturally a speedster, and
I think he's fast.
But I never thought he was like he was never like a breakneck speed dude. I think he had good speed.
Yeah, he has good speed. He's not like crazy.
I just think that when athleticism, unless you're like a guy with all the moves, like those guys over there are just gonna recover and come back or just be all over you, and that's really frustrating. To just get off, you know.
Yeah, because I mean, like
especially in a wing position.
Yeah, because like. When the stuff that we saw from Jese at Real Madrid, it was a lot of like counterattack goals and like him like sprinting down the side and getting it cracking. And it's like Yeah, but like there's Benjamin Mendy in Liga. You know what I'm saying? Like he can run with you, dog.
Move.
You know, like
that guy off Llorente. I think is it right? No, I keep getting it wrong.
Who?
Montpellier, is it Oyongo? He's a baller, the fullback. He's so good. He has like blonde hair. He's so good.
Yeah, so I mean,
there's a lot of athletic guys, especially in the fullback positions.
We've seen some players come from Spain to Liga and not be able to cut it. We've seen that before. Yeah. So I mean, I'm hoping that'll be good for him. I don't know, like if he's gonna play, because they're playing tomorrow against Valencia by the time you hear this, it'll be today. But
Valencia
against Valencia in the Copa del Rey semifinals, they're playing Valencia. So I don't know if he'll get in for that, but yeah, I like Jese. I think his son passed away or something like that when he was at Stoke. There was like some issue with his son being in the hospital. There was like some issues when he was.
I thought EPL was going to be the move for him. I thought that was going to be perfect.
I saw him score a couple goals or 1 or 2 goals for Stoke, but I just think he hated it there. But good luck for Jese. And I
was surprised he didn't go to Germany or something.
Yeah, and honestly, I think he enjoyed kind of his time at PSG even when he wasn't playing, because like in this season, like he hasn't played for real. He got like 1 cup appearance, but
yeah.
When you see him in practice and stuff, and like when they travel, like he seems like he's having a good time. Like he went with them to Qatar, I think. So I'm like, you know, it's cool that it looks like
he played in a game, right?
He played in a cup game, yeah. He played in 1. Okay. Also, your boy Miguel Almiron, Newcastle, biggest signing ever, potentially.
That's wild, but congratulations to him. That's pretty cool. A young Paraguayan. That's a good move, but I don't like people. I don't think that's a move that, if we're just keep the discussion about MLS, I don't think that's necessarily a move that benefits or necessarily increases in MLS's standings. Not necessarily. Now we can break it down this way. I think that if we're talking about this being an avenue for, if someone's arguing that this being an avenue for South American players to get more exposure for bigger leagues, I guess, but let's just keep it real. I think there's never been a lack in recruiting for South American talent.
No.
I don't think that's ever been an issue. I don't think anyone's going like, man, there's a lot of talent that there's just not getting tapped. I don't think that's the case. I just think it's a case of them wanting to make that move. I mean, maybe some of them like, I don't want to go out there and just play on some like bottom tier English, like not English, but European club. Like maybe I want to go to America and just or something like that.
You know, honestly, I think it's a bad look for MLS.
I
think Miron going to Atlanta to Newcastle is a bad look for MLS.
How so? I don't think
Newcastle's trash. Newcastle's sitting. Newcastle is 15th in EPL right now, 2 points out of relegation zone.
Yeah, but
that's a bad move in my opinion. If like honestly, I think if he was going to a team that's like at least competing for a Europa League spot, like maybe a West Ham or a Bournemouth, like Wolves or whoever's competing for that Europa League spot, then I'd be like, oh, that's dope that MLS got a guy going to there. But Newcastle can get relegated this year.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and disagree with you.
Okay.
I'm just going to go ahead and do that because that's been the trend today. No, I mean, this is the thing. You talk about a player from going out of MLS and getting 20 mil plus on a contract in terms of a transfer fee, right? That to me, that's not a minus. I don't care if it's. I don't
think it's a minus.
I don't think it's necessarily a bad look on the league. That's not a bad look.
Okay. I'm not saying necessarily. I'm saying it's more bad than good. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I was making the argument saying that. I'm like, if someone wants to make a point, I mean.
Okay. I was gonna go
this month, we do.
Okay, all right.
Nah, but I think that the MLS needs to, if they're striving for people to respect the league, correct?
Yeah.
And their development, allegedly developing U.S. soccer, allegedly the soccer's growing. It needs to be transfers of American talent to higher tier teams for that price amount. That's not happening.
Yeah, no.
The biggest American signing was a player who was even ranked, came in American academies. He was over there playing in Germany at a young age, so it doesn't count. It wasn't an MLS player that moved abroad.
Yeah.
So that's different. If someone like I don't know, I can't even think of a player.
Brett Shea.
God no, jeez.
Hey,
who's Jordan Morris or whatever went to. I know it went to like after this year goes to like I don't know Bayern or something like that for like 30 million. Even though I'm gonna be suspicious of it. Then I'd be like, okay, like we're doing something. But actually, you know what? I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna take back my statement a little bit because there was a big move. That Alphonso Davies move was pretty big.
He's Canadian, dog.
I know. I'm not talking about. He's a Canadian player out of MLS. Yeah. He did come to MLS at 15 years old.
Okay.
Played 2 years and went to Bayern. That's something that I would feel is a better talking point if someone was to argue with me about MLS developing players. But no, the argument it wants to be about Pulisic or someone wants to talk about this move. I don't really think that this move constitutes MLS necessarily being better league now. You just got a really good young South American talent, and if you keep digging around down there, it's going to happen. There's loads of talent down there.
Yeah, and honestly, I'm just like, okay, I'm not saying it's bad for MLS. That's
negative
fine,
is kind of aggressive.
But I'm just like, it ain't like that much of like a celebration.
No.
When he goes to Newcastle, like I'm sorry.
Because of Newcastle.
Yeah,
themselves?
because I'm like, okay, if he was that like, I'm not saying he's not that good. I've watched him play. He's very talented. But obviously, there's a difference between playing in MLS and EPL, especially EPL. EPL is rigorous league. You know what I'm saying?
No.
So like, I'm just like, okay, if he was, I hate to say it like this, but if he was that good, like you would think one of them better teams would be trying to get him. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Not a team that's like 2 points off of relegation.
Okay. To play devil's advocate, what if there was a situation where better teams were offering him, but the team took the accepted one from the one who paid the most, which probably is Newcastle, because they know they're lower, so they have to pay higher than some of the better teams in order to receive the talent.
No,
Maybe that's the case.
I don't think that's the case.
Okay, you
that
don't
could
think?
be, but I don't think it is.
All right.
Because I think teams pay for players. They ain't tripping about a price. They're like, look, if he's good, we got to get him right now.
Yeah.
Well, and we're not going to let Newcastle.
Well, I'm
get
just
him.
saying.
Well, you're wrong.
Okay.
But yeah, the highest. I think it said it's the highest transfer amount for a player at Newcastle.
That's wild.
Big wild.
I'm like,
from
how?
Paraguay? Wow.
I'm like, the most we ever spend was on a damn MLS player. What's going on here?
It's landlocked.
No wonder we're falling apart. What about Yedlin? How much was he? 5 mil?
Oh man,
3 mil?
Okay, you remember Yedlin actually went to Tottenham first.
Yeah, that was not going to happen. I was like,
possible.
you're behind Kyle Walker. When are you going to play?
And you're behind Danny Rose, because they'll put Danny Rose on the right before they put you.
Oh, yeah. And now Trippier.
Okay. Black Trippier. Okay, Caesar, what do you think about Kagawa going on loan to Besiktas?
Kagawa going to Besiktas? I think that's really whack.
Damn.
Kagawa?
Yeah.
Our boy from Japan?
Yeah, BBB.
That's really whack to me. I think that's really whack, actually.
Got a bracelet today.
You know, that's kind of actually making me upset right now. I didn't know about this. That's making me upset. You know, Kagawa is an extremely talented player, and I'd be hard-pressed if anybody ever tried to tell me that Mario Götze is better than Kagawa. I'm sorry.
Oh, God.
Like, and that's
what?
the guy who's starting behind him. He's starting. Götze is starting above him. So that's kind of whack move to me, and I hope they paid the price. You feel me? Shout out Kagawa, one of the best Japanese players I've ever seen in my life. So talented. True 10. Like, he has a 10 style that can last him 30 years.
Oh yeah.
Like he's gonna. It's like a true point guard. Like he has that skill set for a long time.
He's like that. Gonna be like that 50-year-old guy that plays in Japan.
He's that guy that he doesn't have to have all the speed. He just has the awareness, and he has like
very
the ball
intelligent.
control. He's
Yeah,
like, I know
for
when to give this ball up before you get here.
Absolutely. Okay, your boy Yuri Tielemans.
Damn. Wait, before you start this, is this like this is like the new age Tezzy transfers here that
These
we
are actual
abolished?
transfers, not rumors.
Okay.
Okay, your boy Leonardo Jardim got Yuri Tielemans the hell up out of Monaco and sent him to Leicester on loan. What'd you think about that?
I thought it was a good move. Honestly. I think that right now at stage, you know, Tielemans has a lot of talent. I don't have a problem. He's a very talented player, but I don't think he kind of fits on what like they need right now. I don't think Monaco's
They got Adrian Silva.
Also, if we're gonna kind of piggyback off of this real quick, Adrian Silva. What do you mean?
He went to Monaco.
That's dope.
From Leicester.
Adrian Silva goes hard. I like him. Adrian Silva from he used to play for, is it Benfica?
I feel like he was at Sporting, but I can't
Sporting.
remember.
It was Sporting. I liked him. He's gangster. This is my thing though. So Tielemans is a player you have the future to develop off of right now, right? But what does Monaco have? Does Monaco really have time in order to get out to wait on a player to contribute, develop? No. You already have enough development players, so why not get veteran players you know they're going to do this job that you need right now at this moment?
Okay.
That move to me is like, I just need vets that are just going to get this done for the end of the year. I just need to get this done right now.
Okay.
This has to happen. So I'm not mad at that move. Yeah, you can't get relegated. I don't want, because Lord knows if any of these players are going to stay if we get relegated. Who knows what's going to happen? So everything's going to fall apart. Also, before we finish that, I know we're not going to talk about it later. I watched the Monaco game.
Which one? Oh, the one at home?
Yes. I just want to say, I'm going to give a random MVP award to Gelson Martins.
He was in their ball.
Oh my God. He was so good. He literally looked exactly the day when he was obliterating Real Madrid. He was doing crossovers, step overs, backs. He was dropping dimers. I'm like, he's so good. He was all over. Now, I almost felt bad. I was like, damn, they're probably like, who the hell is this? Why is this guy doing this to us right now? Where'd they get this fool from?
He had to get out of there for Atleti. Sold him up the river.
All those Monaco players on the young kids watching the bench like, damn. He's good. He's really good. Where's he from? Portugal? Jeez.
They had to get him out of there for Atleti. Sold him up the river like an old Virginia slave.
He was going to be playing India Super League in a minute.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know, Simeone, they'll hesitate to sell a player.
You feel me?
Whenever I see Simeone
sign a type of player.
Yeah. Whenever I see Simeone sign a player and talk about, what he can do for us, I'm like, you're about to sell him.
Yeah, a certain type of player.
Yeah. All right, Murata, get out.
He'll be fine. But others.
Murata Cantano.
Okay. Last transfer, your boy Batshuayi was on loan at Valencia, and then now he's on loan at Crystal Palace.
That's okay. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna get into this because it could be offensive, but he's gonna have fun on that team with Travis Scott over there. Travis Scott, Zaha.
Okay.
They're gonna be riding around Lambos. Straight up, yeah. They all got they got a bunch of players with dreads that are dyed. They're gonna have a blast over there. You know what I'm saying? All I want him to do is I want him to link up with that random garbage fullback they have who has all the Dragon Ball Z custom shoes. I'm like,
hey, do they still got Johan Cabaye?
Yeah, he probably right.
They'll be all right.
I don't think that's.
He's a real one. He's a real one forever.
Zaha's a real one, and he does look like Travis Scott. But go ahead.
He definitely does.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Straight
it.
Up.
It's lit. Okay, Caesar, really quick. Qatar won the Asian Cup.
Oh.
They beat Japan 3-1.
Oh, I know why.
Why? I don't get it, but
you get it. You don't get it.
Oh, damn. This month, I guess. They beat Japan 3-1 in the final. Sadly, Qatar was not allowed to have any fans come to the UAE for the tournament
I heard about that
because of their diplomatic situation right now. And some British guy was there. He was there with a Qatar shirt or jersey, and he got they won't let me out. No, free him and 21. I think he got out though. I didn't read the whole article.
Really?
But I'm like, that's really terrible. Yeah, so shout out to Qatar. I mean, that's a big deal. I'm pretty sure that's their first time winning, and they beat a powerhouse in Japan. Japan's like a really good team. Clean. Qatar's?
Yeah.
I don't really remember. Their flag's kind of cool.
They had the Nike kicks going. They was going hard.
Okay, damn.
I was like, Iran got the Nike kick?
Iran couldn't get them?
Y'all can get Nike kicks, but they giving Senegal here the JV Puma jersey. I'm like, where'd they pull these Puma jerseys from? I
just want to say
those are horrible.
They took Iran's Nike cleats from them, but they let Qatar have them? I don't
even know where this is. Yeah, please don't. This is too much.
Okay, Caesar.
Wrong show.
Since we are going to talk a lot about other sports today, let's go and get into these recaps. Actually, I want to say this because I know I'm going to forget. Nantes want that bread for Sala.
Yo, hey, before you said that, I was reading that before I came in.
They want that bread.
Hey. There was like, body found?
No,
get the money back, right? Literally today it was announced that they had found like the body like in the water.
Yeah.
And then immediately they up, we need the monies. Yeah, and the money's got to go. Which I'm not mad at them for.
Okay, so you think that's fine that they're trying to get money for a dead
I don't
player?
think it's good that it's public over there. But no, because, I mean, the player signed off over there.
Okay.
So, I mean, like,
he died.
The player wasn't theirs anymore.
So they need that money for the dead player?
Somebody got to get paid.
All right.
What, you supposed to refund this 15 mil?
You can't just wash your hands clean?
Because you murked our player off.
Yo, come on, dog. You can't just wipe your hands clean of the situation because he passed?
Nah.
You got to get the money for the dead player.
I mean, it was disgusting to read that. I'm like, this is intense. I can't believe we're doing this over a dead body, but let's just keep it real. A transaction was made, though.
Okay, all right.
I'm sorry.
All right.
I am.
I'm joking.
Anything that involves taking money out of a Premier team, I'm down. I'm saying that's too much. This is getting really far.
They're in Wales.
Why did you ask me about this?
It's
a Welsh team?
Yeah, it's Cardiff.
Okay, I might retract.
And we got downloads in Cardiff too.
But a Welsh team did hire Bielsa, so Bielsa is whack.
Bielsa?
Bielsa's garbage. So.
Who? Leeds?
Yeah.
Leeds is not in Wales.
No,
sir.
it's not?
No.
Damn.
No.
I'm sorry. I got to ask 21. I don't know. He know better than me.
A lot. Okay, Caesar, let's get into these game recaps. I watched a lot of games this weekend.
Yeah.
It's been so long, so I don't really care anymore. But for some of these, I'm just gonna go ahead and get into them anyway, a little bit. I was really excited to watch Barcelona versus Valencia because I really thought Valencia would. I was like, you know what? I think they're going to win this game. Condobia and Santimina were on the bench. Gamero and Rodrigo started up top for Valencia.
Condobia hurt?
I think he was had gotten injured and he's coming back. The things I was looking for, kind of paying attention to, was like Barcelona's back line and Luis Suarez's movement. Caesar, I know we were saying this all last season too, but God, Luis Suarez is just
it's so done, though.
It's so over, yo. It's not even like he's so bad, but it's just if you're an athlete and you watch him play, you see certain movements and you're just like, you don't have it.
Fam?
It's not to that extent. It's more just he
lost some of the sauce.
He lost some of it, but
Yeah.
okay. The sauce actually is there. He can do anything on the ball. He can make the right passes. There's certain things he's going to have for the rest of his life, basically.
Is it that first step, that move, that burst? You don't have to burst, huh?
It's like the athleticism part of it.
I'll just never forget some of those insane runs he was doing his first year at Barcelona. I was like, this isn't fair.
He makes them now, but they're not as fast.
No, but I meant the run, not in terms of it being a good decision, which it always is usually. Yeah. I'm talking about the athleticism in the run, the burst. He doesn't have that burst no more.
And
getting him off the ground, faking an injury, and sprinting down the field. He don't have that no more.
He definitely does not. And sometimes the way he hops at the end of things, and I'm like, I know what that is. You just you trying to get your feet off the ground. You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
that's a bar right there.
Oh yeah,
that you don't stop hardcore. You kind of hop.
Yeah, I know what you're doing, dog. I know that move, dog.
Time is ticking.
That's that fatigue move.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, so this is Barcelona versus Valencia. In the third minute, Valencia already had 3 shots that could have been goals. I was writing down when Luis Suarez was losing the ball, and they were bad losses of the ball, and he had some in this game against Real Madrid today too. Let me try to skip some of this stuff. Oh God, Barcelona was keeping possession for so long against Valencia. I was like, yo, this isn't fair. In the 24th minute though, Gamero scored. It was assist by Rodrigo on a counterattack. Valencia definitely bought into parking the bus and going on the counterattack, but I think Messi did get fouled on that play that they didn't call. Luis Suarez kept on losing the ball on counterattacks. He has no long speed. That's what I wrote. PK and Gamero clashed heads. It was wild. They were both bleeding. There's a penalty on Sergio Roberto. Ended up getting a penalty. Parejo scored. It was a very nice penalty. Barcelona got a penalty after that. Semedo. Lato fouled Semedo in the box. Messi scored the penalty. When it got to 1-1, I was like, Barcelona's going to win. Let me see. I'm trying to... the first half was wild. That's what I wrote. It was a wild first half. Second half, Jordi Alba came on for Semedo. Let me skip some of this. Messi scored a nice goal outside the box. Golazo, in my opinion, after Suarez lost the ball. Suarez loses the ball. Vidal backheels it to Messi, and Messi scores. It was typical Messi stuff. Condobia came on in 72nd minute, or is it 77th? I can't tell. And then Santimina came on in 79th. They were both making Valencia so much better when they were both in the game. Neither of them made a mistake. They were both turned up. Malcolm came on late for Coutinho, and he was kind of turned up, but it ended 2-2. It was a great game, though. It was one of those La Liga games. It's just this is why you watch this league.
Yeah.
Even though it wasn't Valencia's kind of a top team, but they're not up there this year. But it was a beautiful game. Really quick, also Manchester City versus Arsenal. I was really excited to watch this game because City beat the brakes off Arsenal early in the season, and they did beat the brakes off them again. Arsenal started Guendouzi and Torreira. Aguero scored a goal in the first minute. I was like, oh, man. Oh, your boy Iwobi, who you call Chubby, he lost the ball. Laporte got the ball off him near the box. Laporte crosses it in. Aguero gets a beautiful diving header in the first minute. I think it was 50 seconds.
Jesus.
Yeah. In the fourth minute...
Chubby Iwobi?
Yeah, in the fourth minute, I put Iwobi's gotten the ball taken off of him 2 times already in the fourth minute.
Jesus.
I thought it was dope that you have a Basque and a Catalan coach in this EPL game. That's really cool. There's a Basque guy and a Catalan guy coaching these two teams. In the 11th minute, Koscielny got a corner off of a header off of Torreira sent the ball in. Nacho Monreal flicked it on, and then Koscielny scored the header. Oh, it was a corner. Sorry, my handwriting's terrible.
Yeah.
Let me get through this really fast. In the 17th minute, I put that Lacazette and Oba haven't really done anything yet. They couldn't get any possession. Manchester City's just so good. They keep possession for so long.
They're really talented.
It's insane. Arsenal was playing long balls. Go ahead. They were playing long balls out the back. They usually like to play the ball out the back. In the 20th minute, I put Iwobi looking bad, and it felt like he was nervous. 28th minute, I put that Kevin De Bruyne hasn't really been involved. He looked a little bit overweight too, actually. But I know he's coming off of injury.
Always kind of did though.
Yeah, he's coming off of injury though. He looked a little bit like out of it and slow, but he's still good.
He came off a
pretty bad injury,
right?
yeah.
He like tore that knee off.
Yeah, in the 32nd minute, I put that Guendouzi had been balling. Guendouzi was playing so well. In the 35th minute was the first good play by Iwobi. It was a defensive play. 44th minute, Aguero scored another goal. He got a tap in off of a Sterling assist. And Iwobi was out of position on Sterling. Into the second half, I put that KDB is kind of overweight and slow. 56th minute, I put that City's dominating second half. 61st minute, Aguero scored another goal. It was off another Sterling cross. But I think the ball actually went in off of Aguero's arm. Okay. And if they had VAR, it probably wouldn't have stood, I think. I started fast forwarding until then. Then Ramsey and Denis Suarez came in for Iwobi and Kolasinac.
Denis Suarez? So it happened?
Yeah, he got in.
I didn't even know the official move happened already.
Yeah, it did. And then I was like fast forwarding until Arsenal was I was like, if Arsenal scored, I'll fast forward until Arsenal scores. They didn't score, so the game ended 3-1.
Okay.
Yeah.
At least you're honest.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like, no cap. What? Yeah, I got another game here. I did watch Lyon beat PSG. This was honestly, like, anybody that watched this game was so turned up, yo. Like, this was this was such an amazing game to watch. Lyon was playing so well. PSG was too, but they kind of had to play I don't want to say they had to, but they were basically playing a flat 4-4-2 with Mbappe and Cavani up top. I'm just gonna go and do the
go into it.
I'm gonna go ahead and go to it. Okay, they were saying like about Mbappe winning the World Cup. I was like, Fekir also won that World Cup. He did come in that final too. Fekir did come in the final, the 81st minute.
You don't want to mention a real one.
You feel me? At the beginning, I was like, okay, it looks like PSG is playing a flat 4-4-2. In the 7th minute, Di Maria scored off a Draxler assist. Draxler got the ball off of Houssem Aouar. Got the ball off of him, took it, passed it to Di Maria, who got the goal. Dope play by Draxler. Draxler's playing really well these days. In the 10th minute, or 9th or 10th minute, they showed Emiliano Sala picture in the stands, and they were like chanting Sala, the Lyon fans. In the 19th minute, I put Depay put in 2 perfect balls that could have been goals. 20th minute, I said the game is what? Something, and both teams are playing well. 24th minute, it was a great double save by Areola. He had some really good saves. I also put that Depay's looking kind of chubby, but oh god, was Depay balling? Lord, there were times where he had the ball and he was like, he's gonna put the sauce on somebody, but you're thinking like he won't be able to get through it, and he got through it. I'm like, look at this guy.
Yeah, moves.
Oh, he's really good. Honestly, like the Neymar and Depay thing kind of came back in my mind again. Shout out to you not posting them clips, by the way. 27th minute, don't be slamming it hard after I call you out. 27th minute, Kimpembe got a yellow card and a dumb foul. Okay, after that, I put this game is the same play level as City versus Arsenal, which was also a really good game, but it's better than Barcelona versus Valencia. Like the level of play in this game. Like honestly, I wish you were watching.
I wish I did too, but being I like playing games.
30th minute is another great save by Areola. The crowd was whistling Mbappe. I think they remember he scored them 4 goals against them last time. They were whistling him hard. 33rd minute, it was a goal by Moussa Dembele. It was a nice header. I think people were saying it's Areola's mistake, but what it seemed like happened was Areola and Thiago Silva had a miscommunication, because I think that Areola thought Thiago Silva was going to get it because Thiago Silva kind of went for it. Yawn one more time. and then like he kind of like didn't know what to do, and he ended up kind of falling, and Musa Dembele got a dope header. Like Ariello kind of stumbled.
Ariello's a good goalie though.
He's solid, yeah. I mean, as good as a goalie. Like, he is. Okay, yeah, that's funny. I put that Depay's ball in so hard I got to revisit that him versus Neymar thing. In the 40th minute, I put Lyon is so turned up. 43rd minute, PSG. PSG had a goal by Di Maria saved by Lyon's defender off the line. What's the guy's name? Denier, the guy with the dreads.
Oh yeah, the
big old dude. Yeah,
Belgian dude.
That's a cool name for a defender, Denier.
Denier.
Yeah.
He's on loan from Man City, I believe.
Oh, really? Okay, I didn't know
I think he's a Man City player.
First half, I put that's one of the best first halves I've ever. It's one of the best first halves I've ever seen, and it could have been 4-4 that game. And then I put like the Lyon that I watched in that first half can beat Barcelona, and then then I started thinking about Messi. I'm like, okay, let me relax. Okay, 48th minute is a penalty on Dembele by Thiago Silva. I put that it didn't have to be a penalty, but sure. Like they were saying, is he?
No, he never played a game.
Gotcha.
Well, he was a loaned player for them for 4 years and never played one appearance.
Okay.
So I think he made an official transfer to Lyon.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so that penalty, people were saying it was soft. I'm like, it isn't. It is soft, so to speak, but like that can be a penalty though. Okay. But it didn't have to be. If the ref didn't call it, it ain't like the worst thing ever. 49th minute, Fekir scores the goal and the penalty. 53rd. Okay, so then I put like PSG because I already knew the score of the game. I put like PSG chances since Lyon scored that goal, that like chances that could have been goals. I put like they had like 8 chances that could have been goals. In the 53rd minute, Anthony Lopez had 3 great saves in 3 minutes. I put that the 4-4-2 is not a good look for PSG. Like that's not really their
thing. It doesn't work.
Yeah, it's not going to really work for them. They gotta play a 4-3-3. Oh man, 62nd minute, Draxler had like one of the dopest slide tackles to win the ball I ever seen. It was like from so long out, and he like slid and got the ball off the dude and kept it in bounds. I was like, yo, you're dope for that, because that could have been a red card, buddy.
Whatever you get away with, it's pretty hard.
Oh, this was the funniest part ever. I wish you could have seen this. This would have been so funny if you saw this. 63rd minute, Bertrand Traore is on a he's
this dude
alone on a counterattack. Okay. Depay's running like it's literally Traore, Depay, and the only PSG person back is Juan Bernat. Traore literally falls down by himself. He like trips, the turf monster gets him. He falls down but like alone. It was the funniest thing ever, dog. I was like, "What are you doing?"
Never forget him missing 100 shots from the Ajax game.
Yeah.
He's fast.
He's a very solid player.
Yeah.
Okay, but anyway, the game ended up 2-1. Paredes came in at some point. He wasn't really looking too sharp, but yeah, I think he was kind of like, "Whoa, these guys are running around. Buddy. This ain't Russia."
My warm-ups and
he was like, "This ain't Russia."
I'd never seen a dude play in my entire life.
Apparently, he played for Roma for a while. I'm like, damn, I didn't see him. I didn't notice him. Like when we watched Roma. But yeah, in the 90-something minute, there should have been a straight red on Fekir. He didn't even get a yellow
Tim
card.
Cup matches.
Right. But yeah, 2-1 to PSG to Lyon is the first PSG loss of the season.
Damn.
And Lyon earned
Beginning of the end.
Possibly. But like it wasn't that PSG played bad. They had a lot of good chances that could have been goals. It just didn't really happen. And Lyon was like playing really, really strong. Okay. God, this is a lot of game recaps.
Before you start another game recap
of the Copa Classico.
Whatever, we should protest that one based on what happened today. This is a question for you. Do you think Neymar is cheering for PSG to lose?
Just like I said last year, absolutely.
He's over here like, Lyon, yes.
Oh, no. I don't think in that game, but I think in the Champions League for sure.
Oh, he's over there. I hope you get destroyed.
Neymar don't want PSG to go win Champions League without him. Are you kidding me? No. Or beat like City. Beat like United then City or something like that. Something crazy. Absolutely not. He's a competitor. Okay, after Caesar's 8th yawn, Also, guys, we're doing video of this episode, so this might be on YouTube unless Caesar messes it up.
Okay, me?
I'm joking. Okay, today, Wednesday, Barcelona versus Real Madrid, Copa del Rey Clasico semifinal. Your boy Malcolm started for Barcelona.
Who did I say I want him to transfer to?
I think you were saying CSKA Moscow or something.
Okay, go ahead. I'm mad at you for that.
Do you want to get your shit off about Bien?
Yeah, I do. So my intention was to watch this Copa del Rey match. I was really excited because it is one of 3 El Clasico matches in 1 month, which is OD.
Big facts.
That's,
I know what y'all are doing.
Yeah, I know that's cute, but no. No, this is probably the second year in a row this has happened to me. I've tried to watch Bien on a computer, and the issue I have right now was that on my phone, when I watch Bien, it's in Spanish for some strange reason, and then when I try to watch on my laptop, it was asking me to log in. I've been watching Bien for probably 5 years now. Don't know why I need to start logging in. I guess I have to do a login. Try to do a login. Rerouted me back to my cable provider. Logged in the cable provider. Then asked me to log in again. And then it said subscribed error at the top. I'm like, okay, I'm not mad at this. It's all good. This is stupid, but I'm not all the way mad. Let's see what's going on. Did it 5 more times. Did it on 3 different browsers. Didn't even know you can't watch it on Internet Explorer. Just found that out today. Only on Firefox and Safari and this. Pull the support button up. Of course, support isn't Bien. It's some random servers they work towards. Something called Zendesk.
What?
This dude from Zendesk tells me I should refresh my browser. It's like when you call and you tell them your phone's broken. And they tell you, just restart your phone. I didn't do that. So, tried on different browsers again, everything. And also, he said try putting incognito private mode.
Jeez.
Did all that. Didn't work. And then he says to me, oh man, this seems to be a common issue. We're having a lot of people today. So this was already an issue, but you had me do these steps anyways? Whatever. The only resolve they could do, not even like, it's messed up, let's open it up for people to watch. They could have just opened it up. Like, just come watch, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Just log in. You don't have to do this, because the main issue isn't logging into to the cable. It's logging into their service, into their stupid BN USA account you have to make. So you can't just shut that down and let people watch the match. No, he tells me to take a screenshot of my issues and mail it to BN Tech Support. What has BN Tech Support done in 3 years? All they've done is made me download Silverlight and watch, and they've done nothing to help. The last good BN transmission was back in that Copa America we loved. That's the last good one. It ain't done nothing since then.
Well, I just want to say that I've given up a long time ago trying to watch BN on computer. I remember when I went to that whatever, I don't know what to call it. They did the thing in LA where they're like asking people to come, like they gave you like free pizza and a gift card or American Express. Like,
I know it's
focus group, yeah. And I was like, like everybody there was like, you can't watch online. Like, y'all got to fix that. That's the main issue. And that was like 3 years ago. And it's just like, whatever. It's really unfortunate.
They didn't do anything to fix it all.
It's really unfortunate because that's everybody's complaint about BN. You have all these games but it's like, you're saying BN 8. That doesn't exist for us.
What's BN 8?
Like, that does not exist. Everybody's trying to get an illegal stream because y'all shit is hard to work with.
I can't believe I live in a world where it's easier to get the illegal stream than it is to watch it on damn paid
legally,
service.
And we're trying to do it.
I actively put in energy. When you told me, to do this, I was literally, I used all my energy trying to get this set up. I'm already over it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I used all my energy.
Well, you missed a decent game. Why didn't you get the Reddit stream? Why didn't you get the Reddit stream? Why didn't you get the Reddit show? Okay, anyway.
I'm not about to incriminate myself.
Okay. And your rent due. Anyway, okay, so Barcelona versus Real Madrid, Copa del Rey Clasico.
Hell?
Malcolm
not this kind of show.
Malcolm started and Bale was on the bench. I don't know why the hell feels...
Can I do it?
You can't read that.
I can read this. I got this. Malcolm started and Bale was on the bench, thank goodness. 5-minute mark. Suarez loses the ball on an open field counter to Malcolm. You want to speak on that a little bit? Let us know what happened. Just let them know what happened on that play.
Suarez had a counter, and he could have got the ball to Malcolm. Malcolm was running so fast, Suarez just lost the ball. I'm like, yo,
okay,
so
before we
fast.
get, what did you think of Malcolm today? Because you were saying that Malcolm wasn't really that dude or something like that. You were kind of dogging him.
Okay, when you literally putting the words in my mouth, pause. Malcolm today, are you okay? Caesar got this new soldier watch right here. He got the soldier watch.
I'm supporting this month. I'm supporting business.
Yeah. Malcolm, he was playing well. Actually, Malcolm was playing well.
He was.
He looked good. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what was the move we're trying to make? What was the team that we talked last episode?
I don't know about we. You were trying to sell him,
and
to,
you said no. He's not about that or something like that.
You were trying to sell him to Derby County. And
that's not true. I was trying to sell him to the Welsh team Leeds. 6 minute mark, which is right about the time I couldn't even. I was trying to watch on this one stream at the 4 minute mark. It cut out. Okay. But 6 minute mark, goal by Vasquez on an assist.
I'm mad you said Vasquez.
Ben's assist, right?
Yeah.
And it was a nice cross by VJR, the one and only Vinicius Jr., young 18-year-old starting his Classico match. Shout out Vinicius Jr. Straight out the Grollo. Yeah. What about that goal? How was it?
That goal was dope. Vinicius Jr. cross was pretty long. I think it was one of them dudes, one of the Barcelona center backs missed tried to head it out, but he missed it. It fell to Benz, who had a good first touch, crossed it in. Vasquez did it wasn't a tap in by any means. He let it go onto his left foot and got it in there.
Whoa, left foot?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was a good goal.
I just want to say, along with the listeners, I'm with you. If you have not seen it, I'm experiencing the match right now through the audio, through BAM. Yeah, I'm experiencing this right now.
And Caesar is reading my notes, and my handwriting is beautiful.
This is insane. Mm-hmm. I think this is Dana needs Messi. Who's Dana?
What?
Is that what that says?
Barca.
How was that a B? There's like a leaf. It's like a leaf with a line through the middle. I guess that's Barca. A B. Barca needs Messi. I know Messi actually also started off on the bench today, right? Did you mention that? You didn't mention that.
I did not?
No,
sorry.
It's okay. But I mean, you would assume if Malcolm's in there because you're not putting two lefties in there right there.
And the rent due.
10 minute mark. Yellow card Ramos. What happened?
The yellow card to Ramos.
You said he deserved it.
Oh, he definitely deserved it.
Did he hit the homie Semedo?
Oh yeah. Semedo was going on a counter. Semedo, it was off the ball. And Ramos, it was like one of those ones. It was slick, but you got caught, buddy. Yeah.
That's literally Ramos' career.
Yeah, it was slick, but you got caught.
But you never know. Semedo put them hands on Neymar, though.
Yeah, I forgot about
hands
that.
On Neymar.
He drove Neymar out of there.
He tested Neymar's gangster.
Neymar transferred.
Semedo can walk around the locker room and be like, you know what? Told that boy get out of here, though. I got him out. I got him out the country.
You know they be saying, "Oh, is Neymar coming back?" And Semedo's like, "Let him see. Let him try."
Yo, if Semedo was
I still want them hands, dog.
Let me know when.
Yeah,
you gonna run it back in the parking lot?
Yeah, you feel me?
15 minute mark. Real Madrid dominating Barca.
Big facts. Dominating.
Look lost without Messi, and you're saying Malcolm's got to do something.
Well, not like he wasn't doing anything.
Did you call Malcolm Little?
Yeah, like Malcolm X. Yeah, no, not like he wasn't doing anything, but this is gonna be like his time to show do something to kind of show his talent.
What if,
and he did.
What if when Malcolm scored he did the X? That'd be hard.
Yeah,
I'd be like, you're hard.
He's like,
I'm like, you might be pretty. Oh, that's pretty American of you.
This month.
Oh, that'd be hard. I'm like, you're American. For that. 20 minute mark. Great save by the one and only my favorite goalie of all time, Jesus Navas, on a Malcolm shot.
Jesus Navas?
Really? Oh, I'm sorry, Keylor Navas. Same thing. Go ahead. Wrong Navas. Oh, you don't want to comment on that? Okay. He said at the 27 minute mark, he said Malcolm is Real Madrid is playing great defensively.
Oh, they were getting balls off Barcelona left and right.
Okay.
And the rent due.
30 minute mark. Malcolm has gotten that's a lot of Malcolm notes. Has gotten further. Oh man, this is rough. Oh, he said so. Malcolm has sent in good balls. Pause.
Wait, what? Oh, like hold on.
This is insane, dog.
He's gotten fouled.
You start writing like this. I think you just go like this.
He's gotten fouled a couple times.
Maybe he puts the pencil in the nose and goes.
He got fouled a couple times, and then it was a free kick, and he sent in some good balls.
Okay, this is pause. This is question mark, and this is what you wrote as a question. Is Sergio Ramos a freedom fighter?
Oh no, is he a center back freedom fighter?
Oh, why is he a center back freedom fighter?
Okay, here's the question. You're funny. It's funny that you're reading this because I would be me reading it. Okay, is Sergio Ramos a center back freedom fighter? Your boy takes penalties. He taking free kicks.
He's like literally the most. He's like the face of all like, center backs in the world.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, he might be a freedom fighter for center backs.
He's a center back pop star.
Nah, he's a freedom fighter. No, he's a freedom fighter. He's already a pop star before that because he got songs and all kinds of shit.
He has songs?
Yeah, he got some rap song. It's terrible.
Yeah, I can't imagine. But he has an LA tattoo. I can't forgive that.
Yeah, but I think he's a freedom fighter for center backs. Like, I think there's some like, there's a kid, like I've said before, all the kids want to be a forward. But there's some kids like, dang, but Sergio Ramos out here taking penalties. He
might cost. I'm down to give him credit for any swaggy center backs in the future. It's because they watch Sergio Ramos play. Yeah, I'm down to do that.
He's out here taking free kicks and penalties.
He's like literally running the team from the back.
Yeah, he's a freedom fighter.
He's not making very many of those free kicks, but it's all good.
Yeah, that's okay. And he'd be running up sometimes. Like PK be running up sometimes to try to score a goal.
Yeah.
But PK don't be taking no free kicks or taking penalties.
Oh, he'll never take a penalty. That's not happening, buddy.
Freedom
I'll never
fighter.
get that one he missed. 35th minute mark. Great save by Navas. Good job by Malcolm to send ball into Suarez. Coutinho has been quiet.
Oh,
I didn't know Coutinho was in the game.
Yeah, he started. Yeah, he was quiet. It wasn't a great day for him.
Oh. Who did Barcelona start in the midfield?
King Arthur, Busquets, and Rakitic.
King Arturo?
Yeah, and Rakitic.
Rakitic and Busquets?
And King Arthur, yeah.
A lot of slow people.
King Arthur was balling, though.
Of course he was. He does this.
Yeah.
You think he had a couple drinks for the match?
King Arthur?
Yeah, you think he had a couple sips?
Is he a drinker?
Oh, yeah, remember he crashed that Rari in the Copa America. Arthur, not Arturo Vidal. My bad. Wrong country.
Yeah.
King Arthur? Yeah. Oh, you like Arthur, right? From Gremio.
Oh, yeah, he's nice. Yeah, he's nice with it.
Yeah. And his favorite club in Brazil, too.
He's a simple kind of midfielder. Like, he ain't doing a whole lot, but, like, he does he does well. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but let it be Jorginho. I think it's the greatest thing of all time. I'll never forget when Jorginho transfer happened. You were and Tezzy were like, what? I don't even remember watching him. Yeah. I never been like, oh, that guy's nice.
He never stood out for your boy.
You never were like, oh, who's that?
Yeah, no. I'm just like, they're saying that he's good, but I don't trust these people.
Oh, did you talk about Hamsik leaving?
Oh, did he go to China?
He's gone to China. I commented on there. I said, overdue. He's washed.
Damn.
I'm gonna keep it real. I watched too much.
Good, dude.
I watched Hamsik this year 2 times. It's done. It's over. Them knees is gone. His socks be all the way low because he's over. He's tired. He's just like Mueller now. They be doing the same stuff. It's over. He's out there in Dian or something like that.
Oh, the one where Carrasco went.
Yeah.
Well, he also
washed.
He was on my 5-a-side non-superstar 5-a-side, and we made
that shows your 5-a-side have been bad, but also mine because mine was a Monaco defender. Lord help me, Glick was on there, and look at the Monaco this year. So we both got even on losing players. Yeah, you got to. Yeah, he's washed. You said.
Come on, dog. There's a lot of dead air.
52, whatever. You could be talking. I'm just going to read this how I think this says.
All right.
Barbados whistling. Is this what? Barcelona whistling? What does it say, dog?
Barcelona fans whistling Barca because it's rough, and they're chanting Messi.
Okay, sure. 56-minute yellows for Suarez.
Who?
Yellow for Suarez.
It was an old man foul, but it was a soft yellow though. He shouldn't have got a yellow for it. He was like him and Ramos were running for the ball, and he pushed Ramos in the back.
What about and then a minute later a foul on Marcelo? You said it was soft.
Yellow for Marcelo. Oh yeah, it was a soft yellow too.
Okay, 57-minute goal by Malcolm Little after ball cleared off the line by Ramos.
Yes. Somebody shot the ball. I kind of forgot what happened, but maybe it was Coutinho. I can't remember. Somebody shot the ball. It got cleared off the line, or it hit the post.
Yeah.
But it fell to Malcolm, and he shot a nice left foot. But it actually got deflected by Carvajal a little bit, and I think that's what actually put it in. It was a good shot.
Yellow after my favorite left back, Jordi Alba, after a goal.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
What's up with all those yellow cards?
He ended up getting a yellow after I didn't see it.
Okay, you're probably skipping. Vidal on for Rakitic and Messi on for Coutinho.
What minute was that?
63rd minute. 63rd, yeah.
Okay.
63rd minute, once again, Casemiro out for Llorente. And
Llorente got hurt in the
Bale in for VJ. So I saw mixed reviews on how Vinicius Jr. played. What do you think?
No, he's playing really well.
Yeah, because some people were like, "Oh,
he lost the ball a couple of times, but he's doing his thing."
This is my problem with that comment. I'm like, well, this is only like the biggest game in his life right now.
Honestly, it was not too big for him.
I'm sure in the beginning it's gonna be a little like, but he's trying to make stuff happen. Unlike Bale.
Let me just say this: Nelson Semedo is really good.
Yeah,
Nelson Semedo is a very
he can hold his own.
Defender.
Absolutely.
And forget about anything else. As a defender, he's really good. And like there were some times where he got the ball out from dangerous situations. But forget anything he could do with the ball.
Also,
Nelson's
I'm gonna agree with you on something.
Okay, hold on. Nelson Semedo is a very good defender. Him against Vinicius Jr. necessarily shouldn't be winning that battle. He won some and he didn't win some. But like was it a positive game for Vinicius Jr.? Absolutely, and it was his pass that led to that goal. So he got a hockey assist on the goal.
I'm with it. I'm down.
What you gonna agree with me on? It should be everything, but go ahead.
Never. I think he also has a weak foot.
Thank you. I knew you was gonna. I knew if you watch him long enough, you're gonna be like, "Yo, what's good?" His leg isn't that powerful.
That's not a problem to me, but I agree with you.
But you don't like. Okay, Caesar,
my thing is, if your leg is not powerful, you just better hope you're really, really, really crafty.
Caesar, it's the thing though, because every really soccer player can kick the ball so hard.
But this is my thing, though. But this is my thing, though. Do you think he just doesn't have the motion, or he just doesn't like to do it? What do you think it is?
To be honest with you, I'm gonna be.
I don't know if he
so honest.
I don't know if he knows. He might know. I mean, he might be cracking him off.
Caesar,
I need to watch some Real practice again.
I saw him one time try to kick it hard, and I'm like, that wasn't.
I know what you're talking about. It was the one where it went between the legs of the dude or something like that.
I can't remember, but it was a couple games ago. I was like, even that wasn't that hard.
The hardest kick he ever had was that volley goal that he made on accident.
Here's the thing. It's like, it's got to be something for me to notice it. That's not something I ever said about another player. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, yo, like, what's going on here?
This month, though, you got to give him that foot.
Yeah, but, all right.
But I'm going to keep it real because I want to keep it real, as I always do.
Always?
Yeah, he just want to let that settle.
5'5".
Casemiro lost the ball again in the 69th minute. Ends up free kick for Barca.
Close.
I don't know if that looks like
Messi just shot the ball into the wall.
Bale has literally done nothing in 10 minutes.
Bale did jack doo-doo. He sent 2 crosses in. He's so weak, dog. Like, Bale should be going to China.
Like, he should join Hamzik.
Caesar, Bale did basically nothing this whole game. And he was still doing that fake run thing, too. Doing the early run. I'm like, yo, he can't pass you the ball.
I like how
we know what you're doing.
You're definitely on to him.
Oh, I'm on to that. I'm like, oh, God, here you go again. He did it twice at least. I'm like, yo, dog, I know what you're doing, yo. And you know what else I hate about Bale? Oh, this is going to sound like such a hater, but I can't stand this about Bale. Every single time, if he makes a run and somebody passes it his direction, that shit could go way into the stands. Every single time, he claps it. I'm like, yo, dog, like, you don't clap all of them, homie. Like, you don't clap all of them, dog. Like, are you kidding me? Like if you're a wide receiver and you're running the route and the quarterback throws it way 30 yards beyond, you're not going to be like, thanks for trying to throw me the ball. Like, no. You're gonna do it, so like you can't be doing it every single time.
I like the Ronaldo be slamming the ground, kicking the dirt.
Yo, like
Ronaldo be losing his mind. Blake be losing his mind.
Like sometimes you're gonna do the thumbs up or the clap, but
no,
not every single
sure.
time. He does it every time. It's so annoying.
Ureña and for Malcolm X.
Ureña came in.
Yeah, Carlos Ureña, young. I like him. He was a good player. Young Barcelona B player.
Yeah, he's a baller.
Yeah, he's slow too. I like slow midfielders.
You like slow players on Barcelona.
They go hard. Suarez don't got it. 80-minute mark. 80-minute mark. Suarez don't got it. Best note you can read. This is a lot of fun for me. Actually, I'm having fun doing this.
I should write it more clear now so you can do it.
Yeah, this is exciting. Bale. Oh Jesus, Bale. An open goal misses an open goal. I have to like read other words. Oh, I get it. I have to read words that are legible to add it up. So Bale misses an open goal because he sucks.
Big
81st
facts.
minute.
Big facts. If anybody saw you, like, yo, dog, come on, yo.
Oh my God, they gave Asensio minutes. Asensio's in the game.
Solari hates
84
Isco
minutes.
so much, it really makes me annoyed.
I can't believe Isco didn't play.
It's bothering me, and I don't even want to talk about it.
It hurts my heart.
It hurts me, dude. It hurts me.
I want nothing more than to him go to another team and get like a Man City. Just go, dog. I'll watch because I support, like, someone needs a freedom fight. Free Isco also.
Big facts. Here's the thing, like, there's a part of me that, like, this is a big league. There's a part of me that wants to see teams have Spanish players. There's a part of me that likes that.
It's cool. No, I feel you.
And I'm like, yo, dog, like, you're going to have this Spanish player, this baller, amazing, like, one of the best midfielders in the world. I mean, I still consider Isco basically the best. Like, I can't really say that anymore. He's not playing that much, but, like, he's in the top 5. Yeah. You're going to make him go to EPL, dude. Like, for real. EPL's going to get more talent. You got to keep your good players there, dog.
I agree.
It ain't like it's Portugal. So, like, if there's a really good player, you got to go. You can't be playing in Portugal. Or if it's Italy, even though there's no good players coming out of Italy, or if it's like
damn, but I think I'm playing.
Or even France. Yeah. You might be like, okay, yeah, if you're a really good player, you got to leave France.
You got to do your thing.
Yeah, unless you just go to PSG, whatever. But like, okay, we understand a good player leaving France or Portugal or like Russia, or I mean, maybe not Russia, they never leave, but like, I don't know, like Austria or something like that. Yeah, you got to leave. But like Spain, yo. Come on, yo. You got to keep your Spanish talent in the league.
No, I agree. I think what Solari's doing is stupid, and it only shows how dumb of a
There's
coach
only
he is.
2 teams, if you're a really good player, you're going to be playing for in Spain. Barcelona or Madrid.
Or even Atletico.
Barely. But, like, why are you're forcing out a player, like, if he leaves Real Madrid, he has to go to a different league.
Different country, basically.
Yeah. He has to go to a different league. That's really whack.
That's a shame.
You know where he should go? PSG. 5'5".
That'd be too hard. Dude, you'd love that. That'd be dope. That'd be a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah, because Cavani leave, I still want to watch PSG. I'm like, oh, if Isco's there, I'll still watch him. Neymar's not enough. No, I'm joking.
88-minute yellow for Vidal. And end of the notes, Bale, 0 input.
I didn't put the score, 1-1.
Also, before we go, you did mention a Russian thing. I just want to note that another thing that when I watched the Monaco match, remember when I mentioned that Golovkin's baller?
Yeah.
And the people were saying he's been playing bad?
Yeah.
He played so good.
He had a goal, didn't he?
He had a goal. He was like crossing people up. He was doing moves. And him and like Gelson was like linking up. It was kind of really cool to see Gelson, Martins, and Golovkin hugging each other.
Oh, that's
I'm like, look at this planet right here, y'all.
Beautiful. 5'5".
This is a black player from Portugal and a Russian giving big old hugs. And they both kind of play with the same kind of swag. They're like both doing moves. Beautiful sport. Beautiful.
It's the best sport in the game. Yeah. Okay, so now we're going to get into some other sports, the American sports, right quick. And we're going to have Tarek on here right now.
Free Lula.
Yeah. Oh, should I just stop this?
Yeah.
Okay, but we'll keep the...